that skill from my mama, and I can make you better, boy. You take this risk if you wanna.
Tap into Hop the series.
Whether a man or woman, want it or you got it. It's a divine affection. Yeah. You can't live without it. Such a lover, girl. I'll give you all the feels. Step into my world. I promise you'll love it here with me. You know this femininity. When I feel safe, when I feel heard, when I can trust you at your word, makes me feel so. I'm just a girl ready to nurture you. Just love it here with me. Femininity. I can read your aura. Get that skill from my mama, and I can make you better, boy. So take this risk if you wanna. A real lover, girl. I'll give you all the feels. Step into my world. I promise you'll love it here with me. You know this femininity. When I feel safe, when I feel heard, when I can trust you at your word, that makes me feel soft. I'm just a girl ready to nurture you. When I feel safe, when I feel heard, when I can trust you at your word, that makes me feel soft. I'm just a girl ready to nurture you. Femininity. Just love it here. Femininity. Whether a man or woman, want it or you got it.
And we've been working for the past year to bring Lemonade Day to Dover. We've actually gotten able to do that, so yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hop the series. Are y'all ready for some lemonade tonight? I think I'm ready for some lemonade. So, if you are watching, thank you for tuning in. Please take a moment and share this live. This is a very, very special episode. I have a very special guest that I've come to love and adore. And I'm sure by the end of the episode, you will love and adore her also. So, welcome to Hop the series, a House of Peach Inc. series produced by yours truly, Peach ENT. Hop was created to inspire aspiring female entrepreneurs to chase their dreams through the art of storytelling by sharing real stories of courage, perseverance, success. We empower women to believe in their vision and build the future they deserve. So, all of our guests that you will see on here are building the future that they believe that they deserve and want. So before I actually get started, I like to start off with my week. As you see, my co-host isn't here tonight. I'm unsure if she's coming on, but the show must go on, right? So my week has been a very interesting week, but I have pushed through as usual. As y'all know, this weather has been terribly hot, and your girl doesn't have air conditioning. My air conditioner went out, so forgive me if you hear my fan going, but hey, we got to keep it moving. That's what entrepreneurs do. We make the best out of any situation. So if you don't have air, you got to get a fan. If you don't have a fan, you got to get the little hand fan. But I was going to be here tonight and make it work. If you're tuning in, how was your week? Let me know in the comments. So before I get started, I want to share a couple photos of my guest, Helena, tonight. She actually had a proclamation, and I am so sorry that I missed it, but I want to show some photos. Look at this little entrepreneur just doing her thing. She have a proclamation. It's called the Lemonade Stand. That do you see her there? So inspiring, right? So inspiring. And she is so young. I'm not even going to tell her age. I'm going to let her tell her own age. I'm not going to get loud on her because, she may not even want to tell y'all. All right. So let me bring on my guest tonight and let her introduce herself and tell you a little bit about what she does. Guest, are you ready to come on, Helena Rose? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hi, Helena.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
You're going to introduce yourself to everyone and tell everybody what the name of your business is.
I'm Helena Rose, and my business is called Helena Rose's Lemonade Stand.
Okay. So tell us about what you do at this lemonade stand.
We sell two flavors: strawberry and regular. Strawberry is my
Strawberry.
personal favorite.
Oh, that's your personal favorite. Okay. So what does the actual customer buy? What's their
We
favorite?
probably strawberry too, because we usually run out of strawberry before we run out of regulars.
Okay. Okay. So everybody loves the strawberry. So I asked you this before, and you told me you can't tell me. But maybe you'll tell me one ingredient. What is in that lemonade that makes everybody buy
Um, what did I say? Love.
it? Love. Oh wow, love is in it. Okay, so when I make my lemonade, I gotta squeeze a little bit of love inside of it. I'm gonna do a little squeeze. So, do you want to tell? I mean, ladies, we don't like to tell our age because I know I've been 40 forever. Do you mind telling everybody how old you are?
I'm 10.
You're 10. You sure you're not really 12 and you just saying you're 10 and you're gonna be 10 forever?
Nope, I'm 10.
You're 10 years old. Y'all hear that? She is 10 years old and she is an entrepreneur. So, Helena, when did you start?
4 years ago? Four? Yeah, 4.
4. Okay. So that's 6 years of being an entrepreneur. Wow. And so, how did you get the idea to start selling lemonade? Did you just wake up and say, I want lemonade to sell, or you just need to
No,
start
not really. I
something?
wanted an ice cream truck toy from Target. My mom wanted to wait till my birthday, but I really wanted it now, so that's why I started it.
Oh, okay. So you wanted an ice cream truck.
And I have it in my room as we speak.
Oh, okay. So you had to get, wait a minute. So you had to get the lemonade stand and earn the money, and then you bought the ice cream truck.
Yes. It wasn't at Target, but we went to like Walmart, I think, to get it. Or Amazon.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Okay, that's cool. So after you got the ice cream truck, then you just decided, let me just keep selling lemonade because you wanted to make money, or you just like selling the lemonade.
Mom thought it was a one time thing, but the next year I asked when are we gonna do it again, and she was actually kind of surprised about that. Aren't you gonna wave or something?
It's your interview.
But you're still here.
uh, you gonna introduce mom? You see, mom is in the corner. Is mom gonna say hi?
Oh,
Hi.
Oh my goodness! So you just started selling this lemonade, and like I know what you're doing. It's not just a stand, right? You do a little bit more in the community, and that's why you got the proclamation, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so what else do you do besides sell the lemonade?
Like things we do out of lemonade.
Well, tell me
Uh-huh.
about lemonade stand day and why you wanted to have it.
Um. Well, the reason I wanted to do lemonade stand day was because I didn't want to take the long drive to Wilmington every single year.
And tell her what you would come
Oh.
to for.
I went to Wilmington for lemonade stand day.
Okay, so you started doing lemonade stand. So basically Wilmington had a lemonade stand day
Yeah.
and you created that lemonade stand day?
No. I we just The reason I wanted to do it in Dover is because it took a long time to get there, and we had to pack all the stuff, take it to Wilmington, unpack it, and then we had to pack it back up, put it back in the trunk, and come back home and then unpack it again. And I did not like doing that.
Okay. Okay, so then you just started saying, okay, mom, I want to do it a little closer to home. And you started the lemonade days out here.
Yeah, yeah. Both ways, I still got a breakfast sandwich, so I was okay with it.
Okay. So, mom, do you want to share anything else about these lemonade days? I know I attended what was it? A lemonade I was supposed to be learning how to become like Helena Rose and sell lemonade. So she's
So,
teaching.
yeah, so Helena Rose is really modest. After a couple of years of doing her own lemonade stand, we went to an event in Wilmington called Wilmington Lemonade Day. She had a lot of fun and really enjoyed it. And on the way home, after we had had the long day of loading up the car, driving all the way up, setting up, taking down, and coming back, she was like, I wish we could do this in Dover. And I thought it was something simple. So I said, sure, why not? And that took us on this year-long journey of trying to bring Lemonade Day to Dover. And that's been a series of, meeting with the National Lemonade Day folks. Lemonade Day is actually a national organization based out of Houston, Texas. So we started talking with them about how we might become an affiliate city. Then we started talking to the mayor's office and the city council and the chamber of commerce and other nonprofits throughout the city. Helena Rose has done presentations everywhere from City Hall to the Rotary Club, the Capitol Rotary Club, trying to get support to bring Lemonade Day to Dover. Ultimately, we ended up partnering with the Inner City Cultural League
Mm-hmm.
to do an entrepreneurship workshop back in July for students in their summer camp. So, 16 kids, Helena Rose got to meet with them on a Thursday and do some entrepreneurship and financial literacy training. And then we just had the lemonade stand day, the first official Dover lemonade stand day this past Saturday. So it's been a long road and a lot of hard work. Um, but she met her goal.
I
Yeah.
just had a yawn that turned into a breath. Jeez.
Aren't you proud of yourself, Helena?
Yes, yes, I am.
Okay, so mom, how hard was it to just get in the groove with doing all of this? You have a young entrepreneur
Oh,
at 6 years old. Tell us about that.
Eh,
So really, it has been a lot, really. When she said she wanted to do the first lemonade stand, I really did think it was just going to be, a fun couple of hours in the front yard, real simple. I had no idea 4 years later it would be all of this. Like she said, I thought we were done that first weekend, and
she was
probably about a
totally
month
wrong
or
about that.
I was totally wrong. Probably about a month or two later, she said, "Okay, what are we going to do for next year?" And I was like, "Next year?" So it's really just turned into it turned into a family tradition. We get the whole family involved, sisters, cousins, grandma, aunts, and uncles. Everybody takes part. Like that first year, her lemonade stand was literally my coffee table from inside the house, and a handmade sign,
And our
and
neighbors like tent.
our next door neighbor's patio umbrella for some shade. And after a couple of years of making, pretty good money, Helena Rose was able to purchase like that beautiful pink canopy you saw, and really invest back into her business to grow it.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, we had to
Wow.
stop doing those cups though. That was a
Wow.
food massacre.
Helena, did you sneak some money to get some things that you wanted personally?
Yes, yes, I did.
So why don't you tell her every day what Lemonade Day has taught you about how to handle your money? What do you do with your money every year?
I save some, spend some, and donate some.
Oh, wow.
I still
Wow.
have no money for my last one.
Oh, okay. So what charity do you donate to?
So the first year I did Friends Feeding Family. The next year I did, what did I do? My school?
Yeah, I think the next year was your school.
Yeah. The year after that was my school. And then the next one I did a dog shelter. I don't know the specific name for it. And then this year I used it for Lemonade Stand Day.
That's what's up.
Cool.
How cool
Wow.
was it to get that proclamation?
It was really cool, and I also felt a tiny bit of anxiety. But yeah,
Why'd you feel a tiny bit of anxiety? Because it's,
I didn't want to stand in front of a bunch of people.
I know that's right. You did well. They
Oh,
remembered you. Remember, you came and gave them all that lemonade
Mhm.
beforehand, so they remembered you, and that was a good thing. Um, Helene, I want to tell you how proud I am. I think you inspire. I know that you inspired a lot of youth, and I just want to tell you that you also inspired our community because the communities came out to support. And anything youth is amazing. I am still looking at pictures, still seeing people comment. I mean, you have some of the biggest influencers in Delaware telling people to come and support you guys last Saturday. And
I
I
didn't
thought that,
know that.
yes, DJ RF, who a lot of the community call him the mayor, he told everybody to get out there and support these youth. And he is a para at Capital School District, and I'm still seeing the flyers all over social media. So I want to tell you, great job. You did a great job
Thank
helping those.
you.
That was amazing.
Hey,
yes, yes. So, Mom, did you know that Helena was going
mother.
to be an entrepreneur? Was there any indication?
A YouTube channel told me that.
So when I think about it now, Helena Rose has always very much had her own mind and her own timeline for doing things. I'm not going to embarrass her by putting all her business out in the street, but she has always been very clear about what she's wanted to do and when she wants to do it. Um, she started cheering at like 4 years old. Again, this was something I thought might just be a couple weeks of fun.
She
Um,
did that because I rarely had friends.
we thought it would just be a couple of weeks of fun, and she just loved it so much. It took over our lives. She also dances with Sankofa. She sings in her school chorus. She
The best part about that, we get Hershey Park, and I get a bunch of sweets
Yeah.
and then a stomach ache afterwards. Totally worth it.
Yep, the Town Point Elementary chorus is regionally recognized chorus. They go to Hershey Park every year and sweep away the awards. So she has always just, had her own mind about what she wanted to do. And when she does things, she does them, she commits all the way. So I should have known that first year when we had that first lemonade stand, it wasn't just that one day because she always, goes all in.
Yeah, my goals are to be either be the queen or the boss of something or someone.
Okay, Helena, I hear that. That
Love
was
it.
mine too.
I love it.
Oh my God. Go girl. I love you. From the first day I saw you, I said, that is my kind of girl right there. She's ready to take charge. So, mom or Helena could answer it. I love what you're doing with the youth. Why is it important to teach other children how to start lemonade stands?
You go first. What do you think's important?
It's important to teach kids to do lemonade stands because they learn how to manage and help with math stuff. Because I've been doing better in math because of the lemonade stand. Because I went from C's to A's, so I'm very happy about that.
And I can say as a parent, I've really just watched her blossom over the last 4 years. How she's able to really go in a room and talk to anyone. She may get that initial nervousness or anxiety, but she holds her own. And I know a lot of adults that can't even do that. And like she said, of course, we have to, thank the amazing teachers at Town Point Elementary, but I've watched her math scores go up, her reading proficiency go up to the point where she ended her fourth grade year on the honor roll.
With 5 awards, and I got the highest star reading grade in my class.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And I really
Not
do
the
think the skills she has to practice each summer, everything from those like communication and critical thinking skills to those basic math skills necessary for managing money. Like she sets her goals, her profit goals each summer. We make decisions together about how she's going to use her revenue to reinvest in her business and pay herself and what goes into savings. Um, and, just having to do research on all the tools to make her stand even better each year. And I think all of these things translate directly into the classroom. And I think those are things that most parents think their kids could benefit from. And I think it's a great way for kids to learn things in a very fun way and also, start to contribute to their own financial future.
I think that's good. The
Awesome.
financial literacy piece. That is so needed, especially in our marginalized communities and just in our generation itself. So I love that financial literacy piece and her explaining that her grades in math went up. People don't even look at it like that. And I think that's
Right.
great, and the
Let me
critical
see how to
thinking
can.
scenario,
Yes.
because I'm pretty
Not as
sure she
I'm
gets a
sure.
lot of scenarios with her business. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you think. And that's good, Mom, that you allow her to be a part of the process and help her with that critical thinking when it comes to a business. So that's amazing.
I think it's amazing too. You are so awesome. I
Yeah.
am so proud of you, Helena. I'm so proud. Listen, mom, give yourself a round of applause because you
Oh,
raised her.
Yes.
Oh
thank
my
you. Thank you.
goodness.
You got
Oh
your
my
you
goodness.
got your little
Maybe
boss
she's
kid
still
now. She's the
closer to
boss.
them.
She is definitely a boss. Some days it feels like she is very much
Yeah.
my boss. I put in quite a few hours um, being her lemonade stand day program coordinator.
Uh-huh. And her
Mhm.
older
Wow.
sister is there to help too. I love that it's a family. Everybody's in, and grandmom, when we stopped in to visit, I love that. Everybody is invested into it. So go ahead, Peach. I'm sorry.
I
No,
can't see
you're
them.
fine. I think They deserve the praise. I love this. I hope that there are other parents watching
Hmm.
and they get inspired to help their son or daughter to become lemonade stand owners or whatever it is, whatever their dream is. And, I'm wondering, as a mom, what made you step out on faith to just do it?
So, first of all, I think I just adore my little one. I call Helena Rose. I'm an older parent. My oldest daughter is 24. So Helena Rose came along and about to be 25. So Helena Rose came along 15 years later.
The new and
And
improved.
you know, as we get older, we recognize, we really appreciate, how time is limited and how quickly our children grow. And I was in a very different place in my life as an older parent, so I had the flexibility and time to really be able to commit a lot more time to her childhood, especially because I know how quickly it goes. um Also, we are a strong believer in our village, pouring into our village, but also,
Yeah.
relying on it when we need to. So, grandma, extended family members have always been a part of the picture and always been a huge support for Helena Rose. And like I said, whenever she's decided to do something, she's committed all the way. So I could only respond to that with giving, committing to supporting her in all of those things.
That is
Um,
totally true.
it is
Like when I started drawing, I did not stop at all.
right. And in my 9 to 5 life, I work with young people in juvenile justice and behavioral health residential facilities. And we work on, life skills and career readiness and working on preparing them to transition out of secure care and transition into adulthood. And one of the things I've learned in that work is that young people, whether they're 10 or 18, they know what they want out of life. They have a real picture of, what they want out of life and who they want to be. The piece of the puzzle is that's missing usually is caring and supportive adults who create like a network and a safety net for them and give them an opportunity to try things, fail things, and try again. So I recognize that one of the privileges my children, particularly Helena Rose, has had is the opportunity to try and fail and do it again. So she gets to experience success, but also gets to experience what it feels like when something doesn't work out the way you want it to and you have to make a new plan. And I think that's really preparing her for life as an adult. Um, when she's not going to be mommy's little baby anymore. Well, she'll always be mommy's little baby, but when she's not officially mommy's little baby, to know how to get out there and try your best at things and not give up even when it doesn't work out the way you don't think it should.
I have a plan for my future. It's either I'm gonna be a cheer coach or I'm gonna have my own lemonade company of some sort.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I've
I
had the
can't
cheer coach
wait.
idea since I was like 6, so
Wow.
that's not changing at all.
And she means it. Just a little funny story. So I take Zumba on the weekends. And just recently she started having to come to my Zumba class with me. And she has taken over my Zumba class. And now she and the instructor are working on a new routine. And so probably within the next few months, she might be teaching Zumba classes too.
You did not have to say that.
Well,
Oh,
I'm impressed.
wow.
That's why I said it.
Yeah.
Oh, Helena, that entrepreneurial spirit.
Wow.
So, you know what? So, mom, how do you talked about working with other children, right? How do other parents recognize that spark and that entrepreneurial spark in their child? Like, how do they recognize it? What are some of the attributes they should look out for? Because they sometimes are overlooked.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not an entrepreneur. I've had to learn a lot about entrepreneurship. Being being Helena Rose's mom and trying to figure out how to support her, and also support the students I work with. I'm from that generation. We were taught to find, a good solid job, work, build a retirement, work for 30 years and have a steady retirement income. So I did not naturally have that entrepreneurial spirit. So I can't really say if there are like things to look for in kids to say they have an entrepreneurial spirit, but I think I haven't met a kid yet that doesn't have great ideas, isn't innovative, isn't all those things that we have to train adults how to be in the workforce. A lot of kids automatically have that. But unfortunately, we often like train those things out of kids. And so what I would say to other parents is, give your kids the space to try things. Um, Celebrate their wins, but also sometimes they're gonna not win, and that's okay too. And support them and teach them the right way to handle failure. Take the lesson out of it and build on what you learned and try again. um Typically they know what they want, they have great ideas, and our job as parents are really to support them, give them structure and some guidance, um and let them do their thing because they know already. They're really smart. I've never met a kid that is not extremely smart and extremely successful when given the
Wow.
right tools.
Okay.
I got a question. Somebody had told me, is for the lemonade stands, you don't need permits throughout Delaware, correct? Or any other states?
Correct. Well, I don't know about other states. I'm certain there are some states that don't. But Delaware law, and don't make me quote the actual House bill, but Delaware law does protect children's lemonade stands. There are caveats. They, of course, have to be short term, they have to be children, and they have to be held on private property with the owner's permission.
Mm.
So yes, children do not require permits or business licenses to have a lemonade stand. Now, Helena Rose's business is growing and branching out into different things. So we are currently working on developing her business structure, and getting her fully licensed to operate not only in the state of Delaware but other states. Because exciting news, she was actually just invited to go to an event in Washington D.C. next summer.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So we will be looking at expanding. So yeah, we are currently working on. Mom's doing her research on the appropriate business structure for Helena Rose's lemonade stand.
Well,
Wow.
wow. I just want to say you come to the right place. We have a lot of go on to the app or onto our website. We have people on the website who can help you with that. Our guest last week as well, Darlene Sturgeon, she would be someone great. She's offering some free consultation. It ends on what, September 1st. Got a I can't remember what date you have to hit her up by, but you will get an hour consultation. I would definitely connect you, so you can get those questions answered. And also on our website we have other people who offer different services to give advice on businesses as well. So I just want to let you know that, because we're everything entrepreneur over here, female.
Absolutely. I did pop in to the stream
Last
last
week.
week and
Hmm.
saw a brief, well actually it was, the live was over, so I looked afterwards. and have been Darlene's name was on the list of folks to contact. I didn't realize there was a deadline of September 1st, so we will connect with her as soon as possible.
Yes, definitely do that. And hit her up. That would be amazing. Yep.
Yeah. So, Helena, is there anything that you need to help assist you with the growth of your business?
Um, can I say what I want to say?
Yes,
A
please.
fan.
A fan.
We've been talking about this fan for
Get this baby a fan. We gotta get her a fan.
what you want, like one of those big aerial fans? What
Like a
kind?
handheld fan, because I do have one, but it like has water in it because it usually just only blows hot air in your face. But I usually let my grandma use it, so I don't really get to use it that much.
Hmm.
And also, it keeps running out of water by the end of the day. So when we're driving home and it's still very hot, I don't have anything to cool me down. So the air conditioning, and that's barely helping.
So
You
she
kept
is
it
very
real.
practical. Also, so yes, all the kids I think from this past weekend can tell you lemonade stands are hot, hot, hot work. It's a summertime activity. It gets hot out there. So Helena Rose has been very adamant that one of our investments this year will be a fan for next summer. We're having some conversations about what else we need. And like I said, she's very focused on the fans. So mom will chime in and say, this year we're really looking at, we did a couple of really large events. So we're looking at building our capacity for making and storing lemonade. So Helena Rose, she doesn't like the idea right now, but she's going to be purchasing an additional refrigerator for the garage so we can store lemonade in the summer.
I don't have money for a
Yes,
refrigerator.
you
No,
do.
I don't.
Uh,
How much does a refrigerator
and of
cost?
course the fan.
Tight
Um,
on the dollar, boy.
and I know she's real. She keeps track of those dollars. Um,
How much refrigerator even
and
costs?
that we got to shop around. We got to do some work, and
Do we
we're
have a
looking
mini
at
refrigerator?
buying some additional like materials for the stand, like new table covers and things like that, just to maybe give it a little bit more of a professional look.
We
Mm.
can buy 23 mini fridges so I can have my own, and the rest can be used for lemonade.
So we have a lot of debating to do. So yeah, some investments
I
into the
love it.
business. Also, we had a great first year with Dover Lemonade Stand Day, and now we are looking to build that community support to have a even bigger and better um, Dover Lemonade Stand Day in 2027, and have even more kids participate.
Wow.
Do you
That's
want
a
to tell them about your idea for Lemonade Stand Day this year, your club?
Oh, we're going to talk about that when I get everything figured out.
Okay, maybe just a little hint about what you're thinking about.
Um,
Mhm.
so I would to start a club called Club L, where kids can sign up and we do Zoom meetings probably like once or twice, like once or twice every like couple months. We do like an in person meeting. I haven't figured out where, but yeah.
And
Okay.
this is around like lemonade stand, right?
Yeah, around entrepreneurship,
I
because
know.
one thing I think we,
Great.
We're allowed to
yeah,
have at least 13 or 14 people sign up. And if there's like any place where they can be vendors, we can like have either, like if they need, like we can like split people up so we can have like one person, like one group do a stand that day or another group do a stand another day, stuff like that.
Yo,
yeah.
monopolizing. That's what's up.
Wow. Look at this entrepreneur just building all around the place.
Mm.
And we have a new leader every 5 weeks.
Yeah. I think
Oh, okay.
one of the things we learned this year is, and we're super grateful that we got the chance to do the workshop on July 30th. But there's so much information and so much support that we can give kids interested in starting a business or running a lemonade stand. That we really want to be able to engage kids throughout the year, not just on one day. So we'll be working on Club L and, working on engaging young people throughout the year as we lead up to next year's Lemonade Stand Day.
That's great. That is great.
Awesome.
That's so
Can you
important.
show them
Awesome.
the poster I made?
Yeah, you want to go get the poster?
Yeah, it's in the dining room. I need to find a way to get up. I'm going to trip again.
Be careful, don't spill that water.
Oh, I forgot. It's like,
Okay, so we have some comments. Mayback Mel said in Massachusetts, children do not need a permit for a
well, this
lemonade stand.
not showing
Have
it.
to
I'm
be
going to
clear of the street and have to be on private property.
Correct. That sounds very much like Delaware.
made it.
All right.
Now, a couple of things that, I think there's also, and Smack, I'm big on advocacy, especially for our kids and our families.
Yes, indeed.
There are a couple of gaps in that law that we'd like to fill this year, work on filling this year. I think the way the law is written actually, um, leave some gaps for children who live in developments that may have very restrictive HOAs or live in apartment complexes or live in public housing communities.
Right.
So we really want to make sure that all children have an opportunity to do what is really just a fun childhood activity, but also an opportunity to learn and grow. That's why this year you saw that we got a lot of local businesses involved to
Mhm.
offer safe spaces and support for kids who might not be able to do their lemonade stands in a front yard. So we brought the business community into it as well. And we were so over the moon that at how responsive they were and how willing everybody was to participate.
Mhm.
But yeah, we'd really like to work on filling those gaps to make sure all kids, regardless of where they live, are covered.
Yeah, I think that is
There's this.
good. Off camera, you could just hit me up, and I can introduce you to some of my legislative friends who maybe can do an amendment to the bill, so that we can make sure that all children in Delaware have that opportunity, no matter where they live.
Absolutely.
And I think that's great. I love the advocacy that you and your daughter put behind that you look out for everybody and all of our youth in the community. That's very important. She doesn't even know she's advocating and just doing
What's
it.
vacating?
Well,
Yeah.
standing up for other people.
I
Oh,
kind of
gotcha.
like the idea of taking it out of the developments and putting it in front of the businesses. That way they can get the business traffic and earn
Yeah.
more money.
Yeah.
And then they can also do it in their housing development where other kids they can't get to the businesses because they
Right.
That's
doing
true.
Yeah.
What
right in
about
the,
parks and stuff? Do they?
they don't
Well,
let you do parks.
yeah, parks are public. Most parks are public property. And I think there's value to both, right? Like, I love doing our lemonade stand at home. I think it builds connection to our neighborhood. Our neighbors come by and support. We have neighbors that look for the lemonade stand every year. We hear all the time about people out there who don't know their neighbors and aren't involved in their immediate communities. We get to know our neighbors. They come out and support every year. Um, you
There was
know,
this one like peop. There was this one group of people that used to come like most every single year. They stopped coming like last year, but they used to come with their two golden retrievers. And it was like a giant group of people, and it was, and they would always come and say the lemonade was really good and leave, and it was so.
yeah.
And I always got to, and the dogs are really cute. So yeah,
Yeah, so I think there's a benefit, and for parents, like it's just much easier
shout
to
out to them.
bring your lemonade outside from your house than to, have to carry it somewhere else. But the businesses are great too, because you get to connect young people with possible mentors. They
Mhm.
potentially get to be in higher traffic areas, and the larger community gets to be involved. The way people just shared things on social media and people came out downtown to support our kids who were on Lockerman and Governors this past Saturday was just phenomenal. Like the whole city came out to support these kids. So there's value in both, and I think what we want is just for people to have the option.
This is the
Okay.
toaster.
Oh, she wanted to show you her
Oh, let me
poster
see.
for the club. Hold it closer.
Oh, that's nice.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna have mom print it, and I'm gonna decorate every single poster with stickers for that. I'm gonna get at Dollar Tree.
Okay.
That's
It
what's
needs to be
up.
decorated with
And
stickers.
Okay.
So you're gonna have
So
a little call to action going on. That's what I call it.
that's
Advocacy.
right.
You know, Helena Rose, you're doing a little call to action. You're calling other younger entrepreneurs to come and be a part of Club L so that you
Yeah,
guys can strategize on how you're going to do this and share creative ideas and build lemonade stand. Helena Rose, what is it? Helena Rose Lemonade Stand Day, Delaware, right?
yeah. It's
Is
for
that
grades.
right?
It's for grades. It's for grade 3 to 6.
Oh, okay. I
We
love how you
chose three
oh,
because
know
okay.
that's when they
that.
start multiplication. So yeah,
So you
Oh,
got a whole demographic going on.
yeah.
Go girl.
no.
I love it. I
Amazing.
love it. So
Amazing.
if anyone wanted to donate or follow you, could you please share that information?
So
Yes.
mom has a Facebook account. What's it called again?
So we have a Facebook account, Helena Rose's Lemonade Stand,
Okay.
on Facebook. Helena Rose has told me that we do need to have some other things besides Facebook,
We
and
do.
we're going to be working on that. Of course, folks can email us directly at Helena Rose's Lemonade Stand, all one word, no spaces, at gmail.com. Um, and yeah, to express their interest in donating. We're going to be sharing out the results from this year's Dover Lemonade Stand Day, and really reaching out to the community to get some support, like training kids and providing support for kids is not free. We were very blessed this year to get financial support from the city of Dover, and from some private sponsors as well, to be able to provide that training on July 30th and provide those students with educational materials, and lemonade stand starter kits. So we're really looking forward to being able to grow those efforts for next year.
And I
Okay.
do have my own YouTube channel. It's not really mostly about lemonade, but I will post updates about it. It's called Just Me.
Just me
Yep.
on YouTube.
Mhm. Right now, I don't
Okay.
really got a lot of people watching it, but hopefully this helps with it.
Okay.
Because I
Which I
just
know
posted
mom
my
is which I
influence.
know mom is definitely monitoring that because I know what kind of mother.
Look, my she has been, when I tell you, like, you asked about advice to parents, there are going to be things that your kids come up with that are very much outside of your comfort zone, right? So what I really try to do is, you know, if there's something she wants to do and I'm questioning it, I start to ask myself, like, how can we do this safely? How can we do this in a way that benefits her? And usually, yes, it means a lot more work for me, um, but we figure it out. So yes, she has finally, after about a year of being on my case, started her YouTube channel. We've taken the basic safety precautions. Actually, I think if you search the YouTube channel, you might find my name because I'm able to monitor it from my phone. We turn the comments off.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I forgot to do that for one video. I'm gonna do
yeah,
that.
please stop turning them back
I
on.
didn't turn them on. It turns on by itself. I have to
Uh,
turn it off by myself, and I usually forget to do that.
and so we have daily debates. I have to screen and approve anything she posts.
Hmm.
So yeah, and that's a lot of additional work. I have to look at a lot of YouTube videos that I may not be particularly interested in looking at that particular time, but that's how you support some of these
I
things.
post 2 videos a day, so because I usually do that for more videos to be shown, and I usually make one, and then I have another idea like hours later, so mom forgets about the first one.
Okay.
Why are you
Go
staring at me like
listen.
that?
And
She keeps my inbox full. I don't think my boss that pays me actually puts this much work on my plate.
I
I
heard
have
that.
2 videos that I'm working on right now.
So you
Oh,
edit your
okay.
own videos, okay? Seem like we're talking to a little Pete here, for real. So you do your own videos and you edit them and come creative and do all that. Wow. I didn't put your I didn't put your your YouTube up here until your mom says that it's okay because that is a big world there. I think
Yeah, we'll
that
we'll we'll talk about that
yeah, when we're
after
done.
after.
So to answer one of our viewers' questions, Maybach, he said setting up in front of business can get tricky unless there's a communication with corporate. In the area in which these young people did the Dover Lemonade Day, they were small businesses.
Yeah.
They weren't corporate businesses. They were small black businesses that are
Yes.
downtown Dover, and it went very well. To be honest, I don't know if Mom has shared. I think they overmatched their goals, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I'd say on average, most of our kids, when I ask them at the beginning of the day, so how much are you hoping to make? Most of them said 50, $100.
And some
Um,
up to like
and
100, 200. One
on
of us got
average
300.
on average our stands, each stand made about 250 to $275 a piece, and at least one very much exceeded that. So each of the stands was blown away by how much they were actually able to make.
Can I talk about the stands and their flavors?
Well, one second. I think the commenter was absolutely right. They were on point. There are challenges, especially when you're looking at corporate businesses, but there's a pathway for that too. We really wanted to work with our local small business owners throughout Dover. That was really important to us. But we did throughout the year engage some larger corporations like Walmart and Target, and there are official pathways to be able to host lemonade stands or fundraisers on those stores' property. I think Walmart, you have to go through their website, Target also through their website and management. But for us, it was really important that this was grassroots and locally owned, and that our small business owners were a part of this.
I
well,
love it.
so
Support is
there.
mutual, like support in kind. So
Right.
yes, I love it.
Right. Because it wasn't just having a place to go. Our small business owners really did and have been acting as mentors for our young entrepreneurs. One of our lemonade stand owners, he's actually now participating. Um, Janaid runs a entrepreneurship training program called Launcher,
Yeah,
and one of our young entrepreneurs is actually participating in that program.
Wow.
He started on Monday night. One of our other stands got connected with the downtown Dover Farmers Market and is going to be
awesome.
setting up there in September. So it really connects our kids with true mentorship and connects them deeper into their communities. Not saying Walmart or Target wouldn't do that, but I think that's a
Yeah,
special relationship that gets built on the local level that you can't really do with corporate.
Yeah.
right.
Right.
We went to 3 of the 4, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. One stand that was in front of the nail salon, they had this blueberry one that mom really, really liked.
Yeah, delicious. The flavors Saturday were delicious. If
and
you got a chance to get the blueberry lemonade, you know what I'm talking about.
there was another one. They had strawberry was my personal favorite. What was your favorite from that one?
The strawberry was the best.
Yeah, and there was an like the last one that we went to. It had regular and strawberry, but they also had like these little lemon drops that they put inside of it with a lemon, and it tasted amazing.
All the kids
Oh
were
wow,
very
they were so
creative.
creative. Wow,
I got to
that's
eat
what's
the
up.
lemon drop candies afterwards, so I
Oh,
got
they put
lemonade and
lemonade.
candy. So
Okay, so they put the lemonade. I heard someone talk about was it lemonade?
Yeah, lemon heads.
Yeah, that somebody was talking about that online.
yeah,
Lemonheads.
They got creative with the lemonade. Somebody said they almost choked, but they said the lemonade was good.
Yeah.
Oh my
mom
goodness.
couldn't. Yeah, it was like the last one of the day, and mom was couldn't. My mom was getting sick from all the lemonade, and I got to have it, and she said it smelled really good, and I was keeping it for myself, and she was not gonna get a sip.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right. So one last question because we are nearing the end of the show, and you got to come back, Elaine. Do you promise to come back? I promise to visit you at these stands. Do you promise to come back on this show
Sure.
and bring your friends? Because I would love to talk to some of them too.
Okay,
Okay.
depends on my schedule.
So
Oh, excuse me.
Marvin, I
she
love
is funny. I love it though, but you are
her.
funny.
She's a boss.
I know that's right. It starts from the beginning. I know that's right. So my last question, where do you see all of this going in the end? What is the future of Helena's Lemonade?
My future is that either me and my mom will be doing like lemonade stand day mostly every year, visiting, or just like being going to like as many stands as we can before going home, or like I'll have my own company that I can run to help young entrepreneurs.
I love
Wow, that's
I thought that out like
awesome.
2 years ago. So
That is awesome.
that is amazing.
Oh, wow. I
Wow.
check
thank
out.
y'all for joining us. Do y'all have anything else y'all like to share before we get off
Nope.
this
Where can they
show?
donate at, mom?
So if you go on the Facebook page, you can of course make donations through PayPal and Facebook, or I mean PayPal and Cash App, or you can make donations through the Inner City Cultural League. Just make sure you indicate that those are for Helena Rose's for Dover Lemonade Stand Day. Um, and of course, like I said, either inbox me or email us at the Gmail address, and we'll talk you through how you can support.
Okay.
But of course, for everybody, whether it's financial donations or you're looking to be a part of the planning for 2027, support Dover Lemonade Stand Day 2027. Let folks know you want it. Get the kids excited. We really want to see kids involved all across the city and as many small businesses there as mentors as we can possibly get.
Well, I think you're not going to have a problem with that. There's, I'm definitely going to help, and myself and Peach will definitely help you find the youth, and and get that information out there, and also talk to other businesses. I would love to come and do the video for that.
Yeah, that we would appreciate it. It takes a village.
All right, I love it. That's our
All
way. We
right.
got you.
Well, I thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully, we'll see you
Thank you
back
for
on
letting
the
us.
show again. And yeah, of course. And I'm coming to this lemonade stuff. I'm coming to get some
Yeah.
strawberry lemonade, some blueberries, or whatever you got.
You got to
I'll
make
be
sure
Yeah,
there.
we used to have peach, and then one year mom messed it up, so then we had mango.
Oh,
oh,
You got the
You see
wrong.
well,
how
work
you
on
see
the
how these
peach.
under the bus. Yeah, you got to
you
work
see
on
how
the
these
beat.
corporate types just blame the
Uh-huh.
employee.
Oh
You got
yeah.
the wrong one. I'm not the one who runs that.
I love it. Yeah,
You
thank you.
outsource the lemonade.
Yeah,
I
Oh
say
my
mango then
you
goodness.
peach.
got to get that peach back, Helena. That's
Yeah. Get
like.
the
That's her
peach
Yeah.
favorite
back.
flavor.
Everybody always asks for the peach. We usually just had mango.
Yep.
Well, I'll
Well, I'm
tell you,
coming for the peach.
we are looking for, surprise, surprise. The peach is actually a very difficult flavor to keep within our cost restraints. So we're exploring ways to be able to offer folks peach, but keep it within the budget.
Okay.
Because interestingly enough, it takes quite a bit more than you might think to make the peach lemonade.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Well, we need to
also
talk about that,
we
Helena.
also were experimenting with some stuff. Like when
Sugar free, remember?
sugar free flavor.
Yay!
That is cool. I need
Oh, they
sugar
went
for it.
out.
Oh, they went out. But
Oh,
that's okay. We're at the end of the show, so I thank them for joining us. Please, it seems that you should just follow the Facebook page. Everything
Helena
Helena Rose is on the
lemonade.
Facebook page, so please follow Helena Rose Lemonade Stand on Facebook. Please take the time. Give them, be patient. They're working on other platforms, so keep looking out for her. Hopefully we can have Helena Rose back on the show. I really enjoyed her being on. Vonda, what did you think? I'm so inspired.
Yes, me too. It's cool being around her. She's very smart. And she knows what she wants. And I love how she's unapologetic about it. That's
Yes,
the
that's
part
how
I
we
like.
are.
That's the part I like. She's unapologetic about it. You saw from the videos I sent you when she got the proclamation. And if she don't know, she don't know. She, but she she's just amazing. And they're just, oh, they said sorry, they got a call and got
No,
to move
that's
on. It's
fine.
okay.
That's fine. We're ending
Yeah,
the show anyway.
yeah.
All right. So thank everybody for joining us tonight. Um, I love, this is one of my favorites. It's going down as one of my favorite episodes.
Yes.
Yes, Lemonade Start with Miss Helena Rose and her mother. I am totally inspired. My message for tonight is to tell, go and talk to your children. I mean, the takeaway, talk to your children, find out what it is they are absolutely interested in. I know myself when I was doing my jewelry business, I showed y'all a couple episodes ago. I had my daughter out there selling jewelry and always looking into becoming an entrepreneur, but she chose a different path, not necessarily entrepreneurship, but I am proud of her nonetheless. She got her white coat on Friday, so she's going to med school. So you never know what you're instilling in your children when you give them an opportunity to grow, a true opportunity. You show them things, entrepreneurship, let them see you going to school, let them see you working hard. So, invest in your children. Vonda, do you have a message?
I encourage everyone that if you, especially our female entrepreneurs out there, or those who are waiting to maybe start your business, if you didn't watch our show last week, I encourage you to go back and watch it. And our guest, which was Darlene Sturgeon, she's a consultant. She is offering a free 1 hour consultation. So I advise you to go back, look at the show, and then hit her up. Her information is there on the show and inside of the introduction. But I invite you to go and do that. Take advantage of that 1 hour consultation. Trust me, take advantage
Okay.
of it. And that's my message for tonight. These are, during our show, we're bringing people onto the show that can also offer services to our women who may have it there but just haven't gotten it out. So if you need help
Right.
with writing that business proposal, all of that is included. So get that consultation, okay? It's free. 1 hour.
Okay.
That's a lot of money.
Yes.
Free.
So, who do we have coming next week?
Next week we have Lachelle Paul coming on. She's running in District 32. She is a community activist as well as an organizer and also owns a nonprofit. where she helps with the youth. So we will be having her on next week, next Wednesday, to talk to her a little bit about her campaign. You know, we're bipartisan, but you know, we're going to talk a little bit about it. But we're going to really talk about her business, her nonprofit, where she helps the youth in her city, and the types
Yeah.
of things she has done for the youth in the city. And that's going to be the aspect of that. Mhm.
Ooh, and then after her, we got Dr. Taylor coming in with her
Oh, yes.
inspirational words from Washington, D.C. And she is, what was she, Miss Maryland? And she
Yes. So
wears
the
multiple caps.
yeah, she's wearing multiple hats. And so, yeah, I,
So I'm looking forward to it. I love that we brought back this series.
yes.
If you are a female entrepreneur watching, or you know someone that's a female entrepreneur, even if they already been on Hop the series, this is the new 2026 reloaded one. Feel free to go to houseofpeach.org and schedule and come on the show so that we can talk to you, so we can have a nice conversation. It doesn't matter if you was on here, what, 3 years ago. We want you to come back. All
Hmm.
right. So with that being said, everyone, have a good night, and we'll see you next week. What is it? Wednesday at 8
Yeah.
p.m. And artists, you are welcome to come on Hop. Hop is for women of all backgrounds.
Yep.
All backgrounds. We don't discriminate. Orientations, we don't discriminate.
Yeah.
I had to put that out there. Y'all have a good night. We love y'all. See y'all next week, 8 p.m. Bye.
I can read your aura. Get that skill from my mama.